We open on a shot of the sky as an ornate airship breaks through the crowds. The narrators chime in.
Welcome to Ever After High, currently flying on their new state-of-the-art airship.
The various Ever After sports teams are on their way to a festival to show off their different skills.
Oh, I love sports! There's bookball, track and field, cheerleading, croquet. It's just too bad they won't be making it to the festival.
Brooke! We've told you 1,000 times.
I know, no spoilers. But as narrators, we need to set up the story somehow, right?
Well, you have a point. While it may seem like clear skies for now, little do the students know there's danger on the horizon.
Whoa, Mom, that sounded so cool.
Oh, why don't I get to say the cool parts?
We cut to Raven and Apple, double-checking their croquet mallets.
I can't believe Lizzie convinced me to go in her place. I don't know anything about croquet.
Oh, Raven, don't worry. It'll come naturally to you, I'm sure of it. And if not, you can always hex your mallet to play for you.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's a shame Lizzie's too busy with exams to go, but I'm sure you'll have lots of fun.
Ha!
Faybelle says, cartwheeling into the room.
Don't worry, Raven. Maybe my cheering will help you with your croquet skills. After all, you might not be willing to hex a mallet or two, but I'm definitely strong enough to handle it.
Faybelle, it's not that I can't, it's that it would be cheating.
Oh, Raven. Sometimes I wish you would embrace your destiny just a little bit. Like Faybelle. What's wrong with the evil queen doing a little bit of cheating?
Apple, don't start this again.
I'm not starting anything, I'm just saying. How bad could following your destiny really be?
We cut to the bookball team in a different cabin in the airship as Humphry is wrapping bandages around his arm.
Man, having to follow my destiny really bites.
Sorry, Humphry. I didn't think catching a bookball would be that dangerous.
Maybe not for you, but when you're as fragile as an egg like me, everything is dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't have joined the bookball team.
Sparrow pops up from behind Humphry and gets him in a headlock.
Don't talk like that, dude. Just 'cause your destiny sucks doesn't mean you have to let your whole life suck, too.
Yeah, you're not the only one with a bummer destiny. Try turning into a frog around every pretty girl you see.
Yeah, or not getting to be with the girl you love.
Dexter nods enthusiastically in agreement.
Or knowing that one day you'll have to turn into a giant beast.
The boys all start complaining over each other, and Sparrow strums a chord on his guitar to get their attention.
Hey, lighten up. I want my destiny to be that I become a famous rock star. Not some guy who robs from the rich or whatever, but I'm not gonna let all that bum me out while I still can have fun. All this talk is gonna get you in a bad headspace for our bookball game at the festival. And do you want that?
The boys go back to complaining again, deciding to ignore Sparrow, who groans in frustration. Back with the girls, Meeshell and Farrah walk into the room.
Hi ladies, is everyone ready? I just can't wait to get back in the water where I'm more comfortable.
I can't wait to stretch my wings a bit. Feel like we've been in this airship for ages. Are we there yet?
Raven looks at her mirror phone.
I think we'll get there in an hour or so.
A loud, booming noise interrupts her. Startled, she clutches her phone to her chest.
What was that?
Faybelle asks, tentatively pulling on Apple's sleeve.
I don't know.
Suddenly, another loud, booming noise rattles the airship, and laughter can be heard. The girls look around, confused, as they briefly see a flying, laughing boy zipping right past their window. Raven looks out the window and gasps in horror. She sees a large cannonball flying straight towards them.
Get down!
She yells, and the whole ship suddenly shakes uncontrollably as the cannon goes right through it. The girls all huddle together, grabbing onto the seats of the airship, and the boys in their room are grabbing hold of things as well. The airship splinters, and an alarm sounds as the whole unit splits in half. The girls' half and the boys' half spinning in opposite directions of each other. As the girls scream, holding onto their ship as it falls to the sky, Apple turns to Farrah.
Farrah, I wish we'll all land safely.
Farrah nods and her wand sparkles. The whole ship shimmers with Farrah's magic and gently lowers itself to land. The girls climb out of the wreckage and look around. They're on a white, sandy beach next to a dense jungle. The ocean spreads out in front of them, and they can see more jungle around them, as if the island they're on is shaped like a crescent moon. There's also flat plains atop various cliffs where they can see horses running. Apple looks around and starts to point at specific things around them.
Look! There's 2 stars in the sky, but it's daytime. How can there be 2 stars?
Wait a minute. I know where we are. This is Neverland!
The camera pulls back to get a good look at the island as a whole. As we do, we see the laughing flying boy from before stop and look around in midair. He sees the girls' wreckage on the beach, but notices a different trail of smoke over in the jungle, and he flies in that direction. We cut back to the girls at the remains of their half of the ship. Faybelle jumps up and down and says a cheer.
Baby, our luck will turn around and this bucket of bolts will get off the ground.
Though her magic works and the ship sparkles from her spell, the airship just rattles slightly before collapsing again. Faybelle groans, crossing her arms.
Yeah, there's no way this thing is flying anymore. Not even with magic.
Raven holds up her phone, which is still in her hand.
I'm not getting any service here. But maybe magic can fix that problem.
Purple embers shoot from her hand into her phone and 3 bars appear. She gasps happily, but sees 1 bar quickly going down.
Oh no, gotta act fast.
We cut to Maddie, sitting back at the Ever After High Student Council.
Now, my co-president Apple White isn't here right now. She's playing croquet today, so all your problems are going to be solved by me.
We see she's talking to Ginger, who says, "Oh, but Maddie, I wanted to ask about the food in the cafeteria, and, well, Wonderlandians tend to have rather unique senses of taste." Suddenly, Maddie's phone rings and she raises her hand.
1 minute, please. Sorry, Ginger. You know you can't leave the kettle phone waiting. Hello?
Maddie, I don't have much time.
Oh, Raven. I thought you were playing croquet with Apple.
Maddie, our airship crashed and we're stuck in Neverland. You've got to send a rescue.
Before Raven can say any more, her phone cuts out. Maddie leaps to her feet with a huge gasp.
A rescue mission? Oh, sorry, Ginger, but this is an emergency. Your question will have to wait until Apple gets back.
Maddie rushes off, and Ginger breathes a little sigh of relief.
Well, I was able to tell Maddie.
We can't just sit here doing nothing. Maddie could take hours.
And what about the boys? We have to find them. They could have gotten hurt.
But where do we begin?
Apple says, grabbing her croquet mallets from the wreckage. Meeshell looks into the water and gasps. She sees a face briefly looking up at her before swimming off. Raven walks up to her.
What is it, Meeshell?
I think I saw something. Wait here a minute.
Meeshell runs into the water and sparkles flutter around her. She suddenly leaps forward, her legs becoming a mermaid fin, and she disappears underwater. As the girls all line up on the shore waiting for her, they then see Meeshell's torso come back up, followed by another girl surfacing a few feet away from her.
You're a mermaid? I didn't know there were other mermaids outside of Neverland.
My name is Meeshell, and we could use your help.
What's wrong?
The girl says, swimming closer to Meeshell and the other girls.
We were flying to a festival when our ship was hit by a cannonball and we've crashed. There were others on our ship and they've crashed somewhere else, but we don't know where.
Did you say a cannonball?
The others nod and she takes a deep breath.
Okay then, my name is Pearl. Come on and follow me.
Pearl starts to swim down the length of the beach and the girls quickly follow her. We transition over to a shot of the jungle. The wreckage of the other half of the airship is blowing smoke, but tangled up in the large leaves of the trees are all the bookball boys, uninjured.
Is everyone okay?
Dexter asks, slipping down a leaf and landing on his feet. The others land next to him, except for Humphry, who lands and falls over.
Ow.
Yo, dudes. Where are we?
And where's the girls?
Now, boys, don't panic. Sure, might be just a little lost, but...
Suddenly, a voice calls out from above them.
Lost?
The boys huddle together and look up. Above them, they see a floating boy, the sun behind him casting him in shadow.
Did I hear that right? You are boys who are lost, right?
Yes. And who might you be?
You're in luck,
the person says, and they fly down, revealing themselves.
I'm Peter Pan, and helping lost boys is my specialty.
He laughs and flies around them, then beckons them to follow.
Come on, follow me! Oh, this'll be great! Peter Pan with the lost boys again.
The boys share uncertain glances, and Dexter shrugs.
We don't have any other options.
Begrudgingly, they all start to follow behind Peter. We cut back to the girls, still following Pearl.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
And where is there exactly?
They turn a corner and gasp. They see a huge pirate ship banked on land. On the side of it, it says the Jolly Roger, but there's also a makeshift ramp that leads up the side of the ship to the deck, with a handmade sign that says Neverland High above it. Meeshell walks back out of the water as the girls gawk at the ship.
Neverland High is on a pirate ship?
That's right,
Pearl says behind them. We see Pearl pull herself up onto a rock, and next to that rock is a wheelchair that she sits down in. She wheels herself over to the others.
Come on, you should come and tell everyone about the cannonball that wrecked your airship.
The girls follow Pearl on board and see the majority of the students and teachers seem to be various pirates, and a few other mermaids.
Pearl!
One tall girl says. She approaches the Ever After High students and waves a hooked hand at them.
Who are these strangers you brought onto my ship?
Jasmine, these are students from Ever After High. Everyone meet Jasmine Hook, daughter of Captain Hook.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Before Jasmine can say anything though, a different voice speaks up.
It's not your ship, Jasmine.
A girl with fairy wings approaches her, frowning.
It's our school.
She turns to Apple and smiles, shaking her hand.
Hi there, I'm Tina, daughter of Tinkerbell.
Jasmine places her hook on Tina's shoulder and pulls her back, shaking Apple's hand herself much more aggressively.
Yes, but it's also my ship. I just graciously donated to also be the Neverland school. Right, Suzie?
A much shorter girl approaches her.
Right, Miss Jasmine. You're always right.
She smiles and waves to the Ever After High students.
Suzie, daughter of Smee.
Tina turns to the girls.
What are you doing here in Neverland?
We were flying past when a cannonball destroyed our ship. Just before it hit, I swear I saw someone flying past us too.
A cannonball?
A new voice says, approaching them.
And a flying person. Oh dear.
This new girl gives a wry smile and says,
My name is Iris. I'm the daughter of Tiger Lily. And unfortunately, you've had a run-in with the Scourge of Neverland, Peter Pan.
The girls gasp, shocked. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Me and all the voice actors put in a ton of effort to get this to happen, and so I really hope you had fun with it. Episode 2 releases next week, so I hope you're excited for that. Make sure to give the voice actors a ton of love and support. They put in so much effort, and I appreciate them so much for helping with this project. They've all done amazingly. I love everyone's performances. They really deserve love and attention. There's links to all their socials down in the description, so make sure to give them a bunch of love and support and tell them how much you appreciate them for doing this. And also, if you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. It really does help in the long run, and it means a lot. I can't wait for you to see the rest of the story, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.